Hey guys, this is the Quarantine Life, episode number 52.
You have such an announcer voice when you say that.
Yeah, I do.
We've rehearsed it many times, as you can see. Welcome to the Quarantine Life, everybody. We have been going live every day at 6 p.m. PST for these live streams. We're streaming on Facebook right now and also on our YouTube channel, on our Essetino Artists YouTube channel. And we started this it's coming up on 2 months, actually. Coming up on 2 months. We've been doing these daily. And we started this with this was at a time of much uncertainty. And we just wanted to be able to show up for you guys, to let you know what we're working on, to let you know that life is still going on for us, and also to give this as an opportunity to answer any questions you may have. So this is kind of like a casual hangout. Every single time has been different, and it's been really fun hanging out with you guys. So let's get into it once again. Hello, Jojo. I see Jojo is in the house.
Nice. Hey, Jojo.
How are you doing
get up
today?
to today? Did you make anything? You know when you were talking about how you made those patties, like a burger patty or onion patties?
Yeah.
Or whatever?
Yeah.
I ended up making my own burgers with the ground beef, just because I just looked up a quick recipe and it tasted really good.
We're getting inspired from each other. These conversations lead to different things, and then it's been really fun hanging out with you guys. I see Lenny's here too. Hello,
hey,
Lenny. Hello. Hope you guys had a great day so far too. Linda, hello.
We've had a casual, relaxed day, feeling the effects of that 4K run. And
yes, for sure. Yes, feeling it in my entire body, my upper back and legs. But it's like it's a good thing, because it's just like it's that muscle pain. It's not like bad kind of pain. So I know that I worked them pretty well yesterday. For those of you who don't know, yesterday we did an outdoor adventure, and we went to this place called Iona Jetty along with Jules' sister as well. And it was this like pathway, like almost like a break wall path out into the ocean that extends 4 kilometers out. So we ran one way out there and then walked the way back, and it was really nice. But yeah, we definitely had a good fitness day, good workout.
Today was just like recovery and stretching, and we have this it's like a Theragun, which is like a massage gun.
Mm-hmm.
It's a high pressure percussion massage gun, so it's not like a regular one. It's like high volume. So it was doing that all on my quads and my legs and my glutes and my shoulders, because everything was so stiff and sore and aching. Don't usually go for a run. I was thinking, I'm like, oh wow, props to those people who are marathon runners, who run like 10K, who do these races. Like it's definitely works the whole thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So it was good. It was more of a casual day today. And also we have actually our, remember I told you guys I would make a beet cashew cake?
Mm-hmm.
That actually happened. So I'll show you some pictures. Hang on a second. And it looks like a play button. So look at this. So this is the beet cake. And it's a vegan beet cashew cake. So there's a bottom layer that is just all, the bottom layer, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of dark, but it's made from dates and almonds. And then this middle part here is made from cashews and beets. And it's like, it's our first time actually trying it, because we hadn't had any. So right now we're having some coffee.
A coffee, and we're doing a mukbang. So we're going to be eating this cake.
We're going to be enjoying it in
And
front of
coffee.
you. I wish we could send some to you guys, but that would be pretty gross by the time it reached you. So
We
here you
gave
go. I'll give you your slice.
Reed made a second batch, and my sister and my mom and dad tried it too, and they really liked it. My dad ended up eating like the rest of it.
Yeah, so it's sweetened a little bit with maple syrup. So that's like the only sweet thing. There's no sugar or anything. And the dates also make it sweet. And the way that the cashews make it is like 2 cups of cashews in this cake. And it makes it like creamy, almost like a cheesecake kind of consistency. So we're enjoying it in front of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
This was long overdue. This was supposed to be in celebration of our 30,000 subscriber milestone, in which we weren't able to order a cake this time. Last time we ordered a custom made cake for our 20,000. So yeah, just decided to keep it simple and make our own cake this time.
Mm-hmm. So we were eating our celebratory 30,000 cake in front of you guys.
Hello, Roland.
Linda says lactic acid. Yep, keeps
Definitely.
happening.
Yeah, for sure.
I do want to get better at running though. That's after that, like I want to be able to, because Arit was able to run that whole thing. I had to take a couple of breaks, but
I used to be terrible at running, like really, really bad. Like in high school, I would always hate PE because I would always be the last one lagging behind. Like I didn't like it at all. But after that, I was just really determined to get better in terms of lungs as well. It's for singing as well. So endurance with the lungs and breathing. So every so often I would go for a run. This was back when I lived in a different city in the Lower Mainland. And I would run on the dike by the water every like 3 times a week or so. And yeah, I would have to stop. I would have to stop frequently because I'd be like gasping for air. But the more you do something, the better you get at it. So you'll definitely get there.
it's actually really good. Like
See.
I want some more pieces after this. Hey Roland, how are you?
Hi Roland, how are you doing today? Yes, coffee cake emojis, exactly.
Didn't make anything today, but I will try to make something on the weekend. Yay on your burger success. Yeah, it was really good. I want to make them again like tomorrow. Linda says we made homemade beef burgers tonight too. Nice.
Cool.
What'd you end up putting in them? Like what seasonings? Because I know that there's so many different ways to season the burgers and stuff.
Bill says, cake. Yes.
Yep, this is the celebratory YouTube cake. Show the pictures again.
Yeah.
She did a whole photo shoot with it. That's the best one.
I took this one here with we have this play button piece of paper thing on our windowsill, and that was actually used for I think a 10,000, right?
It was
another milestone.
It was like 5 or 8
where we ordered this to be created. And we had the numbers. I don't know if you guys remember it. You might have seen it posted on Facebook or Instagram. So that's been sitting on our windowsill. And then there's a cake.
I think that was like at 8.
Yeah. Yeah, so today's been quite chill. We did get we got a notification that our meetup or our talk that's going to be on June 9th for the Vancouver Business Network here. So that's going to be live. So that's all posted up online, and we're going to share the link with you guys as well.
Mm-hmm. Well,
let's share the screen. Yeah.
So this is actually free because it's now online on Zoom.
Yeah. So typically this would be a once a week in-person meetup here, but given the circumstances, they've made everything online. And they invited us to speak again for their group. So this time we're talking specifically about money on YouTube. So making money on YouTube with a small channel. And here I can scroll through. So yeah, just to show you a little bit of details. And again, we'll post this link in the comments. So this talk is for you if you want your YouTube channel to make money while you sleep. So that's of course through just whether it's ads or whether it's sending traffic to a website, or in different ways that we're going to be talking about. Even if you're not yet approved for YouTube monetization, and if you'd like to know how else YouTubers make money besides ad revenue. So you guys can come over to this page here and read a little bit about it. We're going to debunk some of the myths around YouTube monetization.
Hold on one second. I'm just going to remove this banner. I can see that it's blocking it.
Oh, sure. There we go.
There.
All right. So yeah, we're going to debunk some myths around YouTube monetization, because there's a lot of things that people think are true for a YouTube channel to make money, but not necessarily the case. And also cover some in-depth specific ways that you can implement to start making money from your channel. So again, this is whether you're approved for monetization or not. And what we want you to get out of this talk is to pick at least one of the revenue streams that you've heard that you might not be already doing, and take action on setting it up. So you guys can come over to this page and check out the agenda. So this event, this online event, is from 7 to 9. If you want to stay for the whole thing, you can. What happens earlier on in the meetings is that they do these kind of networking tips and announcements and idea parties. I think we mentioned it on one of the previous episodes.
So it is like an actual meeting thing with a structure?
Yeah, idea parties are someone will volunteer to share something that they're struggling with in their business. And then once they do that, everybody online, whoever wants to share possible solutions to that problem or suggestions or feedback, that's been shared as well. So it's kind of cool. You learn from a lot of the idea parties as well.
Yeah, ideas.
A lot of the issues that other people are struggling with are ones that are quite common. So there's all of that, and then our talk will be at 8 p.m.
This is 8 p.m. PST.
And it's happening on Zoom. Yes. So the whole event is 7 to 9 PST. So it might be a little bit late for some of you guys, but
there will be a replay link.
Yeah.
And we will
sharing.
Also post this on our channel.
There we go.
So yeah, that's totally free. Totally free to attend. It's just a Zoom thing. So we will be grabbing that link, and I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put that in here.
So Jules posting the link in the comments on YouTube. And if anybody's watching from Facebook, we'll definitely be posting the link in our Creative Business Success Facebook group at some point. And if you're not joined, you can see the link scrolling down below. So you can feel free to join our group as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Linda says, I like that, sharing best practices. Yeah, we're just gonna be sharing how we do this whole thing. Like what are because a lot of people don't know how to make money on YouTube. And there are people that have good channels, like big channels, bigger than ours, but they don't know how to monetize it. They don't know how to turn it from a hobby into an actual thing that makes you money. And so that's what we want to share with people.
Mm-hmm. Jojo, that is on June 9th.
June 9th at, what was the starting time?
From 7 to 9 p.m. PST, and our presentation's at 8 p.m. PST.
Mm-hmm. And it's like a whole structured thing, and it's cool.
So again, Roland, it's just in case you didn't hear, June 9th, coming up a few weeks from now. And the time for the entire event, live stream event, is from 7 to 9 p.m. PST. And our presentation will start at 8 p.m. PST.
And if it's a little late for you guys on the East Coast, on the East Side, you guys can
catch the
replay. And we will also be putting that on our channel and then posting it in the Creative Business Success group as well. So it is going to be like a full presentation. It's a 1 hour presentation. So it's going to be us like dishing out the facts,
going
and whatever
into
we're
detail.
doing. Yeah. Kind of like we're a professor and we're giving a lecture.
Yes, like that. Lenny, you're asking how many income streams. So I would say at least 5. Maybe 6.
Just from our YouTube.
Maybe 6. Yeah.
Let me think about that. Yeah, just from YouTube.
Just making sure I didn't miss any comments up here. Okay, yeah. Jojo says I ate way too much chocolate today.
Ooh, know that feeling.
That's terrible, Jojo.
What kind of chocolate was it?
Must have been very good. Phil says, watched your Spud video, Roland. Good stuff.
Oh, cool. Nice. What kind of Spud video? Like, I guess how to grow potato spuds? I love Spud wedges at the restaurant.
Spud wedges?
Yeah. Oh. This is funny because we're eating, so I'm kind of like in the midst of eating.
Yeah, so we're eating our beet cashew cake, and it's really good. At first, I was just going to take one bite, but I'm still going to keep eating it in front of you guys.
Mine's all gone. I actually want another piece.
Oh, yes. I never make enough. I need to learn for next time.
Well, what did the recipe say?
It makes 8. It's 8 servings, which is why I actually ended up having 2 cakes. So with one cake, we, like Jewel said, we shared it with her family, and her parents, and I think your dad scarfed up most of it.
Oh yeah, he really liked it.
He really liked it, yeah.
Next time you should double that.
Yeah, I think so.
Totally
and
double
put
that.
it in a massive YouTube pan.
Hi
Cameron.
Hey Cameron. So to join the group, all you do is go to the Facebook. So if you see the banner down at the bottom, it says search creative business success in the Facebook search. So let's see if I can show you this on my mobile. At the top of your Facebook, there is a magnifying glass, which is like the search. And you just want to type in creative business success, which is right there. And then you'll get to a group that looks like that.
Yeah. Or the link is scrolling as well. Facebook.com/groups/Essetino artists as you see it.
Oh, I see that you've just requested. There we go.
Nice. We'll approve you.
Approved. There you go. Cool. All right, we're in. Nice. Cool. Yeah.
So, before we get to that comment, Jewel also was playing around with some of the ND filters.
Oh yeah. Plus a magnifying thing.
And it can do such cool stuff. So, for those of you who don't know, ND filters are kind of like these filters, these like monocle glass lenses that you kind of put over top of your camera lens. So we bought them for our Canon camera, the Canon M50.
Which I highly recommend. It's a lightweight, small little DSLR. I have small hands, so it's nice, and it's a mid-range price point. I think it was in Canadian dollars. It was on sale because my sister actually bought this for us for Christmas. So it was like, I think $5.99 around there, $5.99, $6 something, which is pretty decent for a DSLR camera. We switched from Nikon to Canon because it has an autofocus. And I'll grab the newer ND filters and show a little bit of them. Yeah. So it's really cool. They do so many different things. It's not just a sense of changing the color, but it controls the way the light enters the lens. So if it's too bright,
which is why we got them, because it can get really bright here. They have like a darker ND filter that you put over top, and it kind of smooths everything out very nicely. And there's also like it's kind of like a lens that it's like a macro lens in a way, I guess. So when you're putting, I don't know the technical terms, as you can tell. So if you're putting something super close to the lens, it really magnifies it in a way that it's like it makes you able to take macro shots really nicely that you otherwise couldn't with the lens.
We're not pros with like a camera. Like I'm not a photo or videographer nerd or anything.
No, man. I mean, we don't pretend to know the technical stuff. It's just like we just want the shot, right?
Yeah.
We just know what shot we want and how we want it to look. And so we do the research ahead of time to see what can help us get that kind of shot. And this was one of the things that that we're able to get. And it's really cool because we're able to do a lot more
Is this one
really professional, sleek looking shots with this camera than we ever could with the Nikon.
It was
the
annoying
Nikon's
with
more
the
of
Nikon.
it's more of a photography camera than a video.
So this cool thing, so I added this rubber thing, and it does a little cool circular effect that I'm going to show you guys. This is really cool. So it does this, I don't know if you guys can see, but it does this like cool kind of circular effect around the camera.
I call it the James Bond.
Yeah, and so
It's like the James Bond effect.
Like you can get some pretty neat photos. I'm going to be playing around with that. And I was playing around with it last night, and it was pretty fun, I have to say. I was like, oh my gosh, these things are so fun. And I ordered this pack that originally only had certain kinds of filters, but it came with like all this other stuff too. Here, I'll show the other one. I'll show the purple one.
Cameron said I got the Nikon. Yeah, so Cameron, we also had the Nikon recommended to us, and we did use it for years.
But then this one just came out, I think, less than 2 years ago, and
the Nikon D5500 it was.
Yeah,
that was the one that we had, Nikon D5500. And like if you have it on a tripod and you're not really like you're standing in front of it, you're not really moving around too much, it can suffice for getting a really nice HD looking, professional looking shot. But for, if you're moving around, because it has this autofocus thing, it always, like sometimes you'll find that certain parts of you are blurry because it doesn't really know exactly what to focus on because of the way the light is also changing in the room. So there's certain things like that we discovered after using it for a few years that we were in the market to buy a new DSLR camera. So that's what led us to the Canon.
We were in the market to get gifted a new camera because it's funny. My sister.
Well, we were already like shopping around.
We were shopping
for it, and she knew that we were shopping.
My sister likes to buy us like our gear, which is really funny because she actually bought us our very first DSLR, which was the Nikon, and that was like, I don't know, like 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago she bought that, and this was at a time when we didn't have the funds to get that kind of a camera. So she bought it for us for Christmas or my birthday or something. And she also bought us our very first GoPro. And this past Christmas, she's like, oh, what do you guys want for Christmas? And I was like, oh, I want a new Canon M50.
It's like always like lines up at the perfect time when we're looking to buy a new piece of gear. She's always like somehow asking, oh, what do you want for this? And then, she's a good silent investor.
It's like got a purple feel to it, which I think is going to be cool for like one of Reed's music videos or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I really like the purpleness of it. Liat says, what have I missed? So do a quick synopsis with the YouTube cake. Show her the photo.
The YouTube cake is finished.
Show her the photo.
So we went over that we're speaking on June 9th. So there's a talk on June 9th that we're going to be doing online about how to make money on your YouTube channel. And the link is shared in the chat, so you could probably scroll up. But we'll be sharing it again over and over again as well, Leah. So don't worry about that. And also, we were eating the beet cashew cake and that I made in the shape of a play button, YouTube play button. This is how it turned out. And it was really good. And we shared it as well with Jules' family.
My
and
dad
they scarfed
ate
it up. They really liked it.
Show them the circular photo.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. So Reed, before we ate it, she did a photo shoot with the cake.
I don't have patience to do full-on photo shoots, so I did something really quick, snapped a few angles, and I'm like, okay, let's eat it now. I can't be a professional Instagrammer. It doesn't work.
I know. It takes so long to do those photos that they do.
Yeah, it really
does.
does.
So time consuming.
Yeah, it does. It can take hours to get
I'd rather
perfect
spend
shot.
that time making a video.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
sure.
It's faster in terms of content creation. Well, for some people than others. It obviously took a while to get into the hang of filming videos. It's not easy necessarily right off the bat.
And then we mentioned yesterday that we got 3 of these from this company, and it looks like they have pretty good reviews on Amazon. And they gave us extra, and they said, because whenever we get product from companies, I always ask for 1 or 2 more of the product so that we can do contests now. And they said, yeah, go ahead. I showed them the Facebook group, and they're like, yeah, please do give these away. And we're like, awesome. So I'm going to be playing around with this, and I just wanted to show it to you guys again in more detail because yesterday was a little bit rushed in the car. And it comes in a little pouch like this. It's really cool because this lavalier mic can go on computers, laptops, cell phones, and DSLR cameras. The only thing that it can't do, I believe, is GoPros. You need something else for the GoPro. But it's really cool. You can use this. And then, yes, Liat, there's going to be another giveaway. And then there's 2 cords in here. It's a 6.5. The original cord is 6.5 feet. And then the extension is also 6.5 feet. So you've got a pretty good long distance with the cords, which I think is really cool. And they always give these. We have so many of these. Every time you buy like gear or anything, they always put a little cloth for the camera or whatever, the computer screen.
But that's weird for a mic.
I know. I know.
Like, I get if this would come for a camera, but
so
that's interesting.
We've got this. I'm actually going to plug this in right here to the DSLR to show you guys. Doing a little tech today. Let me unplug this. So this is the lapel microphone. Some of you were asking how, like a collared lapel. And it's because it usually, this part, the microphone part, clips onto your clothing. So it usually clips on like somewhere over
onto
here.
Your lapel of your coat.
Usually I put it down because I talk very loud in videos, so I usually put it lower, somewhere around here. You play around with it, and we've got the cord here. We've got it extended out.
So that is pretty long.
This is just one of the cords.
Wow, that is long. So you can be
so it's quite a distance away. Cool. And then you'd pretty much you need the cord for the DSLR. Where's that other thing that I had? There was another thing. Oh, here, this thing. You need this adapter to plug into your DSLR.
Yeah, and then you plug this cord into the adapter. Yeah, it's
this
pretty
one.
simple. Now, if you were plugging that into your phone, how would that work?
So we have iPhones. So do you have the iPhone
So you
audio
need
jack.
you need one of those adapters that plugs into here and then has
Which
an
comes
audio
with
jack.
it. It comes with every iPhone, doesn't it? You have yours on hand?
I don't have it on hand.
And then boom, you plug it in here. And then when you record, it's going to be recording here on the microphone. You can't really see it because my jacket's black. But now we've got it recording.
Yeah. And the adapter for those of you who are using your phone, it basically looks like this, except this end would just be the end that plugs into your iPhone. So it would just look different, and it would plug into here, and then you can plug the mic into your phone. So yeah, it's pretty handy to have around.
Yeah, so we're excited to give those away. I always love doing these contests for you guys, and I'm always on the hunt to find products that, I think that you guys would like and would benefit from. So we will see here.
So Don says, hello ladies, Arit, I loved your video today. I have printed out the booklet. Nice. And I'm going to work through it starting tonight.
Whoa.
Yay.
You printed it out.
Amazing. I love it. Yes. Let me know as you're working through it, how you're finding it. Is it clear? So for those of you who don't know, I just released a video on the YouTube channel today sharing a YouTube content planning guide that I created. And in this guide, there are 12 ideas for YouTube videos that I give to you, but you kind of have to work through them. So it's the idea, but you also have prompts for each idea so that when you write your answers to each of those prompts in your journal, by the end of it, you'll have full-on outlines, scripts prepared to know what to say when it comes time to filming. So it's it's not just a list of ideas. It really helps you get through actually planning out each video in a simple way so that you're able to just batch film all of it once you've worked through the workbook. So Dawn, I'm so happy to hear you downloaded that and you're starting to work through it.
We saw a lot of you guys got the booklet or the PDF thing.
Yeah, we saw a lot of people opting in earlier today. That makes me so happy, and I can't wait to hear some of the feedback from you guys as well.
And then, oh wait, we missed a bunch of comments here.
Yeah, let's go back. Sorry.
Democast. Hey, Democast.
Hello.
Just requested the Facebook group. Okay, I will approve you.
Yeah, Jewel will approve you into the group. That's awesome.
Right now.
And we shared with Liat what we missed. Yes, Jojo, we definitely lucked out on sisters.
Yeah. They're always helping us.
Yes.
They're definitely
in their own ways.
Like, that spider video? So yesterday when I released that, my sister clicked like, and then I messaged her right away, like on WhatsApp, and I was like, hey, did you watch the video? And then she's like, what video? And then I'm like, the video that you just clicked like on. She's like, oh, I always just click like on all your videos. And I was like, watch this one. This one's one that you actually want to watch. And she just she always just shows support. Same with Liat. They're always like showing us support and cheering us on. They've been cheering us on since the very beginning, since we were like, we want to be entrepreneurs.
Yeah, very fortunate to have sisters who are on the same wavelength as us and get our whole entrepreneurial journey. Because sometimes family members don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Jojo says,
I'm sorry, did you say the only thing it cannot do is go vote?
So that must have been something that Jules might have said. Maybe you misheard. We didn't talk about voting, that's for sure.
Oh, I said that the only thing that this doesn't work on is the GoPro.
Oh, okay. That might
be
it. GoPro, not go vote.
Like the GoPro camera.
Hopefully that clarified, Jojo. Democast says the guide sounds amazing. I'll be watching the video.
Yes, that went out today.
Yeah, it's called Ready to Film YouTube Video Ideas. And
you guys, earlier today. Reed spent a lot of time designing and creating this guide for you guys. Like it's been going on for a bit, and she really wanted to make this cool guide for you guys to help you. And she's really good at making PDFs and like outlining the whole process into Word format.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to simplify the whole ideas planning part of YouTube because that's really the first step to having that habit down, that system down of releasing content consistently on your YouTube channel, is having that bank of ideas ready to go, your outline, all of your content planned, done in a batch. And hopefully this as well, that going through the guide gets you into the hang of doing your content planning in this way, of getting used to just kind of putting out all of your ideas at once, creating your outlines at once, batching that process. And then when it comes time to filming, you're ready to go. You can batch the filming, go through filming definitely not filming all 12 videos at once, but I mean, breaking it up so you can spend a few days, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 videos a day, focus on filming, and then you can move on to the whole uploading thing. And at the end of the guide, there's also resources in terms of what, if you don't have a setup ready to go for filming, or doing your titles, your tags, all that kind of stuff. It's all at the end of the guide as well. So yeah, looking forward to hearing feedback on that from you guys.
Roland says, did I tell you guys about the snake I'm getting in the mail from another YouTuber?
No.
What? A snake? What do you mean?
Is this a literal, real snake, Roland? Because that's quite
And they're
concerning.
sending it through the mail?
Please do let
Elaborate,
us know
please.
what that means. I'm concerned.
It's going to rain a lot next week. I will get to that PDF then.
Awesome.
Nice. A ball python was found in Tynehead Park in Surrey. When was this?
Oh, man.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Now is a good time to smash the like button.
Yes. Thank you, Jojo. We're so, as you guys can probably tell, we're so not used to just saying smash the like, smash the like. So I love that you guys are prompting us to do that. Thank you for that. Lenny approves of the smash the like button.
And Jojo says GoPro. Yeah, no, nothing to do with voting.
No, we don't want to get on that.
For the GoPro, yeah, you need a completely different setup for the microphone. It's a whole different thing.
Phil says, I really need to write down some ideas as it's all random at the moment. I need to get organized. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, is like it's all the time everywhere in your head, but you need to focus on actually setting a time block to sit down and put your ideas to paper. And with this guide, it's the ideas are there, but you're working through the prompts of each idea. So that you have like your outlines or scripts, depending on how much you need when it comes time to go filming.
Dawn says, you guys are always, and I do mean always, so generous with your time, knowledge, and commitment to each of us. We care about other people's success, because I remember what it was like before I became an entrepreneur, before I found all this stuff. I felt so lost in the world. I felt like I didn't have a place. I felt like I couldn't achieve anything great, amazing, but I wanted it, but I didn't know how. And so I feel I need to devote the rest of my time in life to helping other people find their thing that lights them up, because I'm constantly grateful. Like I was taking out the trash, and the garbage smelled so bad because it has all like, fresh stuff. Like when you start cooking, and when you throw all that stuff in the garbage, stinks, right? And I was going down the elevator, and the elevator smelled because the garbage bag. And I went to go throw it away because in the condo buildings, you have to throw away your garbage in this communal garbage room. And I threw it away, and then I was leaving, and I was just walking in the parkade by myself, and I was like, I love this place. Like, I'm so grateful for the life that I have, and that, I'm a YouTuber. I can make money online. Like, I was just so happy after throwing this bag of garbage. And That's what I want you guys to feel happy doing things like that.
All the time, not just when throwing a bag of garbage. It's so important to have the support around you, and we hope to be that support.
We didn't have that initially.
Exactly. We hope to be that support for our community, because it's tough. Like when you have this thing inside of you, you want change. You want something to be different from the current circumstances that you're in, but you just don't know how to get there. It can be really tough to figure that out. So that's why we're doing this. Like, we really want to be able to be a valuable resource for our community and to be that guide, and help you through that process, because it's not like smooth sailing. It really isn't. And especially in the beginning, if you lack clarity, it can take you in so many different paths, chasing the wrong thing. And that's kind of what happened to us too. Like, we were chasing so many different opportunities, business opportunities. We knew we wanted this freedom lifestyle and to be able to design our own days and live on our own terms and go traveling whenever we wanted. But like, we were taken in so many different directions, and without that focus and that clarity, it's really easy to get lost. So that's why we're here. And that's why we love doing this so much.
I remember one specific time when I had to take the bus all the time, and here in Vancouver it's raining and all that kind of stuff. And I remember taking the bus, and it was monsooning, very wet, and I had to take it from a city called Richmond all the way to downtown, like the end of downtown, last station. And that route, bus route, is so packed. It was so packed at the time, probably not anymore right now. And I remember it was raining, it was so cold, and my socks were wet, my pants were wet, and I had to get to work. And the bus, when you get on the bus and everybody's wet, it smells. It smells really bad. There's all these kinds of smells, and you're squished. And I had to carry so many things. I had to carry my laptop, and I had to carry my lunch bag and all this stuff. And I was just like lugging everything around, and I hated it. I hated it so much. And I would always tell myself that one day you're going to have a life of freedom, and you're not going to have to worry about this stuff anymore. And now that I feel that freedom, I do not take it for granted. And so that's why I want to give back as much as possible, because I feel very fortunate that we have this kind of life, that we can do YouTube videos and train people and like help people get what they want. Yeah.
And go traveling. And
back when we could go traveling.
Yeah, and not have to put in a request to anybody. It's a blessing. It really is.
Back on the snake talk.
Yes. Tell us about the snake. Okay, so Braden's talking about the snake found in Surrey yesterday. Okay, good. It's been removed from the park.
Dawn thinks it's a toilet snake.
I hope it's a toilet snake.
And then Roland says it's a snake made of steel. It's rebar.
Okay.
He makes it, paints it. It's for the garden.
Okay.
I told him I liked it in a video comment, and he said, send me your mail address. He's in Alberta. That's so cool.
That's nice. Okay. I thought it was something terrible, but that's really nice.
Post a picture or something of it when you get it.
Yeah. Would love to see that.
And then Liat says, you guys truly have a great audience. Love all the love.
Yes, so much love.
Love the love.
Love, love, love. I love it. I love the love.
Braden says, I feel so lucky to find you two are doing the exact same thing. I was researching and living in the same area. Watching you shop at Dollarama in Penn Village blew my mind. I don't even know where is Penn Village. Was that in South Surrey probably?
I don't know.
Right?
We've been to so many Dollaramas when we were doing the scanning.
Yeah, I liked going to many different ones because they all have different products. It's not the same in each thing. They send different products to different locations. So that's why I always liked going to different Dollaramas.
And also London Drugs, we would shop from one London Drugs to another, do scanning, especially for these. They were the K-cup holders, remember?
Oh yeah, that was like one of the first sort of products that I found that were hot.
Yeah, and they did so well on FBA.
I sold so many of
And
those.
they were all gone in the lower mainland. So we actually drove up as a fun like road trip to, I think it was
Squamish.
Yeah, Squamish. We went to the London Drugs in Squamish.
And they had so many because people
and we banked.
and it's really interesting to see different cities, like what they're into, right? So in the Squamish area, they did not care about the K-cup holders.
Yeah. They were all available there.
South Surrey.
So Penn Village is in South Surrey, yes.
Oh, nice. I was probably working across the street at the time.
That's
wow.
So cool. That's awesome. Roland or John says that's cool. Roland says I clickbaited you all, didn't I? You sure did.
You did, because we were all intrigued. We're like, what is this snake that you're getting in the mail? And I was thinking, hold on a second, that is animal cruelty if they are sending you an actual snake in the mail. At first I thought it might be like a
form of bullying.
What?
Because I thought another YouTuber actually sent him a snake.
Oh, like
so I thought it was like
a prank?
Well, a mean prank.
Oh.
Like I don't know, a threat or something.
We all went to
Roland.
different locations for that thought process. I also thought it was like a snake for the drain when you have a plumbing issue. Like
wow. Yeah, we definitely went in different directions.
I thought it was that kind of a product or something.
Oh man.
So
glad we clarified the snake story.
What should we usually we ask a question based on the product for the contest. So for the last contest, we were like, it was for masterclass, and we're like, what masterclass would you watch and why? And then before that, it was Amazon gift card. What would you buy on Amazon? So what should we do for this?
Yeah, that's a good question.
What question should we ask in regards
to think about that.
Giving away the microphones?
So this question is usually we ask a question that will allow us to get to know the members in the group, as well as just, get people engaging with the post and everything. So we definitely don't want it to be like a yes or no type of answer. Something that elicits more of a response. So we have to think about that.
It could be a simple thing like
what would you use it for?
Yeah, like which device would you use this microphone with? DSLR camera, laptop, cell phone.
What kinds of videos would you be filming? That will allow us to get to know the members as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need to think more about that.
But we got 2 of these to give away.
Yeah. 2 winners.
Nice. Cool. Well, I think
Brayden says, how will this microphone benefit you? What project would you use it? Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's along the same lines is what we were thinking. What project would you use this for? Yeah, I like that. Great suggestion, Brayden. I'm going to write that down. Thank you.
And then when should we do this contest?
What project? It could be, I don't even know what day it is. Let's just check. It is Thursday. We can do it sometime next week.
Like on Monday?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Or so starting it on Monday, maybe. We'll let you guys
Tuesday.
know the exact dates, but yeah, keep an eye out for this contest.
Which will be the post to enter will be in the Creative Business Success group.
Yes.
And then we do the draw for it here on YouTube. Live.
Mm-hmm.
Question, what is your mother's name?
Mother's name? Sue.
My mom's name is Aurora.
That's a very random question, Jojo. But I hope you got what you wanted. Cool, awesome. Well, this has been fun, guys.
Let's end it off on that random note.
Yeah, I think that's a good place to end it.
Cool. But if you guys are wanting to get a DSLR, I highly recommend the Canon M50. It is so user-friendly. They have made it so easy with the prompts on the screen. And it's nice and small, not too high range on the price scale for DSLRs. It's got like a screen that can pop out and switch around. And ever since I've switched over to this, oh, I love it so much. I love the picture quality, and we pretty much mainly only use the kit lens. We did buy another lens for other projects, but when I'm filming in here in the living room, I'm pretty much just using the kit lens. So it's pretty good.
So thank you, Lenny, for clarifying. That is a suggested question for the contest. So thank you for that. It's so funny. It's yeah, like when we get to the question, it's probably like the time has passed by the time we get to it. So we're making up stuff on our own. Yes, we get it now, Jojo. Thank you.
Wait, I don't get it.
The questions for the contest.
Earbuds.
No, not earbuds. The mic. She means the mic. Right, Jojo? The mic.
The question
for the contest
is, what is your mother's name? And then you win the microphone?
Yeah, that was the suggested question. But we'll probably, Jojo, ask something along the lines of what project would use it for, or just to get them to, to elicit more of an answer, because we want to get to know our members better and have them engage more in the group. So instead of like a one name answer.
If I win a mic, I will name it Mike.
How fitting, Roland.
I think a lot of people name their microphones Mike. Mike.
Yes.
Thanks, Lenny.
I got it after seeing Lenny's comment. It's funny how you needed a little extra work.
I'm feeling cheeky tonight.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that in the air.
There's a little bit of cheek in the comments.
Yeah. I love it. I love that we're getting to know all of you a lot better. It's just like we're all friends hanging out. So that's fun. Thank you guys so much once again for being on this live stream. It was a pleasure, as always, being with you here this evening. And we'll be right back again tomorrow for the Quarantine Life episode number
53.
Yes, 53. Awesome, guys. And stay tuned. We'll have more details on how to enter that contest and when we're running it. Coming up soon.
Yeah, and we love all the participation.
Yes. Have a good evening, everybody.
Bye.
Take care.